here. All right. Dan, how are we feeling tonight?
Just ready to watch some good football.
So,
Preparing for the Los Angeles Rams. I'm sure you're preparing for the Minnesota Vikings. But honestly, I'm just ready to enjoy some good quality football on the other side. How about you?
I'm doing good as well, telling these users they are good to go whenever. Yeah, I think this is going to be pretty interesting game. I think what CMAS said that it might be a rain game, or not rain game, might be a blizzard. So be interesting to see if that happens. Does not look like it's going to be a blizzard, but starting right off the top here, obviously Austin is the veteran kind of GOAT of the league, if you will. But that being said, what do you think about this matchup?
Well, first of all, I think he needs to change that number from 69 because that is against the rules. But no, I like this matchup. It's going to be fun. These guys have played some classic games back in the past, and they both got easy mode, so I don't expect a lot of defense, especially from Austin, because he's been lacking that a lot. So it's going to be fun. It's going to be a shootout. Can't wait to see it.
100% as the Ravens are going to get the ball first here, come out in a single back set, 2 wide receivers on the left, thinking about changing the play. Ultimately, just going to flip the run. It's going to be a handoff to Jonathan Taylor. Jonathan Taylor with a fair bit of room, maybe unnecessary juke there, ends up getting tackled for a gain of 5.
Yeah, we're going to have to be on freight train watch for Jonathan Taylor because he does have that ability.
Yeah, that will be interesting to see. I'm sure, everyone that has freight train, that's kind of their main go-to is, can I get that unlocked? As this might be a 10-yard rush. I think it will be. That's the first one. So right there out the gate, Jonathan Taylor kind of doing his thing. I believe this is something that Austin's kind of talked about, that there's some games where he just has a really hard time bagging up the run. He finally, I think, started to figure out Kene. But so far this game, Taylor doing what he needs to do right there. Don Washington drops back. Good usering by the Patriots, and nothing really there. Has to throw it away.
Yeah, I mean, good 2 first downs for CMAS. Some good confidence there. He's going to have to get some points against this great Patriot offense.
Yeah, 100% is. This is going to be 2nd down and 10 here. Don Washington, shotgun formation. Going to be a handoff to Jonathan Taylor. A lot of room once again. Makes one man miss. Gets another 10-yard gain right there. That is one more away from freight train, and that is not something that you want to have activated this early in the game. Don Washington shotgun set here. Another handoff to Taylor. A lot of room once again. Going to juke outside, get a block, and that's a big gain of about 15 or 16. And Jonathan Taylor, ladies and gentlemen, is going to be activated. Freight train.
Yeah. That is a very, very intimidating red X.
Can be a play action. Smart play call here. Throws it to A. Howard. OJ Howard tries to make Stephon Gilmore, I believe that is, on the edge there, miss. Was not able to, but ultimately able to get it down to the 7-yard line. And now it's a shotgun snap here. Or shotgun formation, rather. Going to be a handoff to Taylor. Taylor, freight train, makes one man miss. Doesn't do much else. Good job there, kind of stuffing it. This is where freight train maybe isn't as useful, is because it's a lot, tight. It's going to be some tight boxes. Even if he breaks one tackle, there's going to be a guy waiting.
Oh, good user.
Don Washington drops back here. Good usering. Wow! And that's going to be picked off of J.C. Jackson. J.C. Jackson with a lot of room. Could this go to the house? He's got O.J. Howard chasing him down. Gets a block, though. J.C. Jackson could go about 107 here to the Baja. Touchdown, Patriots.
Yeah. That's incredible. I mean, that was all just the user on the left side taking away the bubble, and then he just panicked. He made a panic read that's completely unnecessary. Didn't have to do that. I do wonder, though, if he was a little shaken by the fact that Jonathan Taylor was huffing and puffing a little bit. If I were him, I would have called a timeout just to get him settled, just to get him a little bit more energy, so he wouldn't, you don't want to give a ball to a guy that's huffing and puffing and hyperventilating because he'll cough up that football.
Yeah, 100%. As I am watching an advertisement right now, that's just really tough. But that will be gone soon. Yeah, I agree with you though. It is. I had to refresh my stream because it kept buffering. But yeah, I mean, even if he's huffing and puffing, I mean, Freight Train's just so darn good. I'm surprised we did not see, at least 2 run attempts to see if he can push it into the end zone, and then just makes a really bad mistake. But ultimately, here we are. The Ravens again, 2nd and 7. Gonna be a shotgun play. He's gonna have Taylor. Gonna give to Taylor. Gets tackled there. Good play by the Patriots to, kind of wrap him up by his legs there.
Oof.
This is going to be Don Washington here. Going to be a handoff. Jonathan Taylor makes one-man miss. Gets stuffed from behind. Is that going to be a loss and knock him out of Freight Train? It is. Wow. That is, right now it's just not looking good for the Ravens. I mean, they drove down, had a really good drive, bad mistake, and then gets Freight Train knocked out. Let's see, 2nd and 11, goes right back to Taylor. This time gets another big gain, but going to be short of that 10-yard mark by 1 yard. But 3rd and 2 nonetheless.
Yeah, CMAS has just got to make some good passing plays here.
He's stacking the box here. Gonna be a play action rollout. Does have OJ. No, that's Kyle Pitts. Sorry. I saw the 8 and thought it was OJ Howard, but that's Kyle Pitts. And that will be a big first down. The Ravens, doing what they did last drive, moving the ball fairly easily, but can they push it into the end zone this time?
Yeah, I think these plays are starting to build. He's starting to build that confidence in the passing game. He's one of the better levels concept users in this league. If he can get this passing game going along with Jonathan Taylor, just eating, then he'll have a good shot today.
Yeah. As we've got King out here in the chat. King, shout out to you. It's going to be a handoff to Taylor. Taylor powers forward for a couple yards there. It's going to be a 2nd and 7. He says Austin has to be one of the best users gate-riding Freight Train. I mean, he's had to do it all cycle long. He's playing against you, so he better have some practice. Going to predict CMS throw an interception to a lurker linebacker before this is over. Yeah, I mean, a lot of people forget that Austin does have that lurker ability on his linebacker, and you got to be, you can't throw that like you would normally. I mean, it's a lot of CMAS's players here are gassed. I wonder if he did full training or something, because I mean, there's so many of these guys that are like almost in the red, it looks like. But 3rd and 4.
That's a rookie move.
Yeah,
that's a rookie move.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah, I mean, who knows? I don't know why else they would be all this bad.
It's likely though after the pick 6 that happens a lot, especially a full.
That's true.
Full field pick 6.
That's true. Don Washington here on the 4-yard line. Very similar situation as he was in. This Ravens team was in just a drive ago when they threw the pick 6. Jonathan Taylor tries to power forward, gets knocked down after a 2-yard gain, 2nd and goal. That will take us to the second quarter. The Patriots offense hasn't even touched the ball, and it's the second quarter.
That's correct. Isn't that incredible?
Yeah, pretty crazy. But this looks like it's going to be a stretch run. It will be a stretch, and it's probably going to be a touchdown. Good juke. Oh, but great tackling there by 23 and 49. Able to wrap him up, get him down to the 1-yard line. Do we see quarterback sneak right here?
Yeah, he's going to try.
Looks like it is, but he's not. No pinch of the deal. There comes the pinch. Can he fit it in? Oh, he's short. 4th down. What's the decision going to be? 4th and goal. I mean, this is so tough. You got to assume you're going to be able to score here. I mean, yeah, but boy, if you don't get points, this could be big.
You think he'll try it again?
Looks like he might. I don't love going for the quarterback sneak again. I'm assuming Austin's probably coming out in the similar defense, but it does work that time. Touchdown, Ravens. That was a much-needed score.
Yeah. Much needed, and now he's got to start pressing. Austin is one of the better offensive players in this game, so the second you're down a possession, second you give something up, that is going to be a big hill to climb in Madden 22.
Yeah. As that's going to be kicked out of the end zone. All right, so now that the Patriots finally have the ball here, what do you think we're going to see from this Austin-led Patriots offense?
I think it's going to be a lot of dump offs to number 5, whatever his name is. A lot of inside zones.
All righty. Is this going to be a handoff to Bernie? Bernie able to make one man miss with a little wiggle there. Pickup of 7. Probably has conservative on. Austin's one of these guys that I think for the most part just keeps conservative on always and uses the left stick. We'll see if that remains, to be true as we go. This is going to be a shotgun snap. Going to be an easy dump off to Bernie. Bernie gets lit up, but once again, probably has conservative on.
Yeah. Austin's won 4 championships last cycle on those kinds of plays alone. Just levels concept with the tight end. Hit the running back underneath right away. Easy gains.
Mac Jones, shotgun snap. Tight flex, I believe, here. It's going to be a handoff to Bernie. Bernie able to shove off one tackler. Take it for a gain of 5 or 6. It is going to be a gain of 6. And shout out to Puerto Rican. Puerto Rican Assassin. 007 with the follow. Saying hello in the chat. Hey, thanks for being here. Welcome to the Better League Network. We're in our last season of playoffs right here before we take our break for Madden 23. Maybe you'll see some, maybe, he missed the streak wide open there, but does find Brown. Brown gets absolutely depleted. I don't know if you saw that, Dan, but he had the streak butt naked.
Oh, yeah. That's something he took from my playbook throughout the years. Surprised he didn't hit that.
Yeah. CMAS was using the safety, and he didn't see it. Is Bernie finally going to get stopped for a short gain there? That's the first run that he didn't go for at least, I think, like 5 or 6. So far been fairly effective on the ground and just fairly effective on offense in general. Mac Jones, shotgun snap. Oh, risky throw to Denzel Mims, able to bring it in.
Yeah, it was good D overall, but the user just a tad bit slow on there.
Yeah, it looked like I don't know if he lowballed that or what happened, but yeah, it looked like that had a chance to be a pick. Ravens looks like maybe they're changing their defense up here. This is gonna be a handoff to Bernie. Third and did he get the first down? Did get the first down. I think I think if he was pretty confident that he didn't pick it up, we were probably like you said, gonna see a hurry up, but I think he probably thought that he picked it up, and he did, and he was right. Mac Jones, shotgun snap, has the tight end, doesn't see it, goes to the dig across the middle. North Cup can't hold on to it. Had the I guess I don't know if it's the tight end or the wide receiver on the right side on that flood concept. Didn't see it. Mac Jones, shotgun snap once again. Good usering, but does find the other Fabian Moreau. Oh, gets absolutely hammered. I mean, these Ravens are hitting right now, hoping they can get a patent Justin conservative fumble from, I don't know, last Madden or a couple Maddens ago. Can't remember exactly what it was, but now we're going to see goal line here. Will it be another quarterback sneak? No, it's going to be a power, and that is wide open. Bernie could have crawled to the end zone. Touchdown, Patriots.
Yeah, I mean, we saw it maybe twice this drive. I don't know why we're running man coverage here against Austin. He'll eat that up.
Yeah.
Somebody will get open.
Yeah, you have to be careful going against Gunslinger. You just I think sprinkling in some man here and there just to kind of throw off the timing, throw off people's eyes a little bit is helpful. But if you're using a healthy dosage of it, I think you're going to have a pretty tough day. I mean, there's really only been... Oh! As Carter just decleats John Ross right there. But, yeah, I mean, really, we've seen the only person have, effective man coverage kind of, at least... I don't know if you want to say all cycle long, but a decent amount of time is Phil, especially in his run last season. But here we go. Baltimore, big opportunity to tie this ball game up. Jonathan Taylor, counter run, nothing there.
Yeah, I mean, those are the kind of stops Austin's going to need. Or gain control of this game, get CMOS on these long downs. and hopefully he makes a mistake.
Don Washington making a few adjustments here. Jonathan Taylor going to be on one of those outs, favorites of, Madden 22, as that's going to be Kyle Pitts wide open. Doesn't possession catch it, but able to hold on. That's probably going to take us to the 2-minute warning. And I think, I don't know about you, Dan, but I think the Ravens really should be considering using as much clock as possible. You do not want to put the ball back into the hands of this Ravens, or of this Patriots offense. Is Heat Smoke XO rating with a party of 2. I appreciate that, Heat Smoke. That is awesome. Thank you for doing that. Hope I hope we have a good stream as well. Going to commentate this game. Thanks for the follow as well. We'll check out your channel, no doubt. OJ Howard, big completion there. But yeah, I appreciate it. We will definitely check out your channel as well after this game is over. As Don Washington, shotgun snap, goes for a run. I think, pretty fine, safe play call again. It's first down. You're in really no rush in terms of time. You've got 3 timeouts, a minute left just about. Looking, nothing really open. Good usering for the most part. Really great usering. Just good defense. Great usering by the Patriots.
Great defense. Yeah, real good D. And I thought for a second CMAS was going to make a mistake, but, good discipline on just holding that football, just throwing it away.
Yeah, maybe, feeling the pressure of that first pick, not wanting to make a read. Is this, are the Patriots doing man defense here, or is this going to be, let's see. Oh, goes to X. Risky read. That's a lurker linebacker, I believe, right there, too. Oh, just not a good end into that series there. Not a good end to that drive, if you will, because now you only get a field goal and you give Austin, the Patriots, a minute left with 3 timeouts to go match your score.
Yep. I'm sure his eyes were looking at Pitts along the seam. He could have been open, but, he just hesitated just a little bit too much and just made a panic throw on the dig. You cannot do that.
Yeah, I mean, he's very lucky it wasn't intercepted. I mean, it's a lurker linebacker. It's just that is shocking. But nonetheless, here we are. Go ahead, sorry.
No, it's just an opportunity for Austin to really gain control of this game.
Yep.
He could be up 21-10 at halftime.
I don't love the spin there. I think he wanted to really try to pick up more yards, but now he has to waste a timeout. He could have just possession catch that and save a timeout, but still plenty of time.
I might be ahead.
Yeah, I think you are just a little bit. Is good usering. Yeah, really good using. A fumble. Oh, and a big scoop by 74. I mean, just the awareness out of that offensive lineman right there. Yeah, I can refresh right after, right before we get to half as well. Maybe we can both refresh. But yeah, I mean, great usering. D-line finally gets in for this Ravens defense. Mac Jones, 2nd and 23. Gonna find the dump off, get out of bounds real quick. Only gets 4 yards. It doesn't really do much for this 3rd and down, but if there's any, if there's a handful of people in this league that can pick up a 3rd and 20 with ease, this is one of those guys right here in Austin.
Yep. And it's big defensive test for CMAS, and really a good test of Austin's discipline here. See if he forces it or see if he dumps it off.
Mac Jones, shotgun snap. Nothing open. D-line got there. Big spin by Bernie. Can he pick up the first? No, doesn't. My guess is, yeah, smart timeout by the Ravens there. But does Austin, if he's not in field goal range, does he go for 2? Not for 2. Go for the 4th.
Absolutely go for it. This isn't even a coach's decision. It's 4th and 2. This is an easy decision for him.
So big play for both sides, both coaches right here, both teams. Mac Jones, shotgun, good usering once again. Oh, and great defense right there. I got his hand in there. I don't know what happened. It really could have been a pick. And what a stop for the Ravens. I mean, has an opportunity to get points.
Yeah, no, great overall call on defense. The tight end was taken out on the other side. I believe Austin's eyes went right to left there. The user was completely bagging up the running back on the flat for the easy first down, so he just threw it left and batted away, man.
This is going to be A quick throw to Taylor. Wisely gets out of bounds there to stop the clock, as you know the Ravens only have one timeout. A field goal is ultimately a pretty good result considering how this half has gone for the Ravens. It hasn't been horrible, but hasn't been what they wanted. Is maybe we're going to see another one to Taylor. Taylor's not going to be there. We're going to throw it to Bateman. Now you get a quick timeout, right? Yeah, there it is.
Yeah.
And let's see how they manage this next 18 seconds here.
Yeah, this will be interesting to see. Yeah, just going to throw out some crossers, see what happens.
Yeah, this is a staple play call here for this Ravens team.
Yeah.
Gonna have Jonathan Taylor, doesn't go to him. Could have just got some easy yards. I mean, I understand you're looking for the end zone, but what do you think, Dan? Just hit that out real quick.
Honestly, I'm just lining up for a field goal right now. This is no man's land. In Madden, you can't really just chuck it up and expect, like, at worst an incompletion. It'll probably be a pick. So
maybe looking for a big play out of Kyle Pitts. If he's not there, maybe he'll just toss it away. Don Washington, shotgun, making a couple adjustments.
Yeah.
Now goes the quick dump off and gets out of bounds. See, he had that on that last play, Dan, and just didn't take it. And then now, I mean, really just effectively wasted kind of like 10 seconds.
Yeah, I mean, that's open there, and you can get out of bounds, but it doesn't really do you any good. It just, all it does is take a few seconds off.
Ooh, and that kick had the makings of fading just a bit right there. But, yeah, I don't know. I think on that crossers play, I understand he was probably looking in zone, but in my opinion, if you just take that Taylor, I mean, Taylor had plenty of room to probably pick up 9, 10. You get out of bounds. There's still probably about 12 seconds left, and you have an even easier, oh, my. Wow, there was a chance that was going to the crib, but doesn't. But, yeah, you had a chance to get it there, but, ultimately, what happened. What's your thoughts on the half, Dan?
I think it was a pretty balanced half. The only, like, if it wasn't for that just interception, that real dumb decision at the end of the half, this would be probably Ravens winning. But it's been even. It's been fun so far. It's been a good battle.
Yeah, I mean, both these users, I think, have left some plays on the field that they wish probably they could have back. I don't know. For me, I think if you're CMAS, you're feeling pretty lucky that you're only down 1 after kind of some of the things that have that have happened so far in this game. But at the same time, you might be able to say, Austin might feel like, he should, he's lucky in a couple aspects as well. But regardless, Mac Jones going to have their first offensive series here of the second half. Nothing there. Good usering once again.
Yeah, I think CMAS really stepped up his usering game for this one. He's just bagging up a lot. Yeah,
his user definitely has some purpose out there. He's really kind of making Mac Jones and Austin double think every decision here. Gonna have that out, or that corner route, north cut. Ooh, gets tripped up by his shoelaces right there. Big game though.
Yeah, he came out in cover 4 palms, like, turns into man. So again, along that theme of man coverage. He's going to find someone.
Mac Jones, handoff to Bernie. Bernie able to pick up a big chunk there. He's been doing that pretty much most of the game. Hasn't been used a ton out of the, out of the run game. We know, obviously, the Patriots offense is a pass-heavy offense. Mac Jones drops back, had the tight end, missed it. No, saw him that time. Fabian Moreau, can he get to the end zone? Gets tripped up, but takes it all the way down to the 2-yard line. Little surprised we didn't see a no huddle there, just knowing Austin. But able to pick up a big first down. Comes out in a goal line look here. Don't love this defense out of the Ravens. It's going to be it. Just an inside kind of handoff there. Able to fight it down to the 1-yard line. Looked like maybe he was going to be able to fight it down or fight it into the end zone. But halfback dive takes it down to the 1-yard line. Do we see quarterback sneak here?
Yeah, that's potential. Yeah, that'll probably be the next thing we see if he goes back in the goal line.
Mac Jones. Going to be a halfback toss. Yep. That is easy pickings when, you know, when you're on the one, it's so hard because you're trying to, you know, you're trying to stack the box and get people in the middle so you can't give up an easy quarterback sneak, but then boom, that halfback toss is just, you know, so easy.
Yeah, good recognition, just seeing everyone's overloading on the inside and just go where they're not. Go where there's no defenders, and that's the outside.
That is for sure. Let me refresh to try to see if I can catch up back up to you here. If not, maybe if you refresh, then you'll go backwards to me. But regardless, we'll see. But big drive by the Patriots that I have another ad. I mean, every time I refresh, I get an ad. That's just a tough L to take. But good drive by the Patriots. The Ravens obviously not out of this, only down 8 points. What do you think we need to see out of CMAS here?
I hope we get a balanced attack. He's gained a lot more confidence in the passing game since that first drive. So if he can just pound the rock just a little bit and then, you know, hit him on those levels concepts. He's really good on that. He's really good on the trail concepts too. That'll give him a lot of confidence. And yeah, I think he's definitely got a shot in this game.
Apologies to the stream there. We're all the way down to 3rd and 7. Don Washington now. Shotgun trips look, something we see out of both of these offenses quite often. Nothing really open. Good usering. Once again, going to throw it deep to Pitts. Hopefully gets an animation. Oh, and he does get one. Kind of just really good like a really good click on there. Comes back and gets with the big body.
Yeah, I meant to say this earlier. If you're going to focus on one person on this passing game, it would be Kyle Pitts. He loves feeding that guy the ball.
Jonathan Taylor bumps that outside, tries to make two guys miss with a juke, ultimately gets brought down for a gain of 5. Don Washington shotgun snap here. Oh, risky throw to OJ Howard. Could have been picked. Whoa, boy.
Yeah, I don't know what he was doing on that, but just hold on to that football.
Yeah, there was really nothing open there. Risky read, 3rd and 5. Really, I think you need a touchdown if you're CMAS here. Maybe goes to A, had A, but waited too long, but does find Bateman. Good read. I never saw it. Touchdown, Ravens.
Yeah, real good read on that. You know, Don Washington doing his best Kyler Murray impersonation there. And just, you know, real good throw from the AI quarterback.
Yeah, I mean, that was nice. He kind of had that late post over the middle. I mean, I thought he had the tight end. You know, he probably could have just set his feet and just rocketed it in there with pass lead elite. But, you know, nonetheless, I think I've said that like a gazillion times, but picks up a big touchdown. 2-point conversion here to tie this up. This is pretty massive. Handoff to Jonathan Taylor. Taylor tries to dive, gets a crazy animation, and that ties this ball game up.
Wow. You know, that kind of looked like little Alex on 4th and Inches last night. If you remember that.
Yeah, I mean, that's the little Alex pat and dive right there. It's kind of a short kick here. Oh, Pearson might have room. Oh, no. Disaster for special teams in Baltimore. Can Westry catch him? He does. But, oh, no, you do not want to give the Patriots team free yards.
Yeah, just a completely free possession there. You know, the only downside on Austin's part is, hey, like, you know, he's right in the dead zone. Red zone, dead zone. So this is the time you need to capitalize.
Mac Jones. Oh, come back. He said, give me yards. I'll take them, and I'll get points.
Real good dot there. I don't know how many people would see that, you know. Yeah,
that's not, you know, a comeback in the back of the end zone like that. It's not something that a lot of people are, you know, are kind of looking to. That's just kind of a throwaway route that you're like, oh, maybe something will be there if I'm kind of rolling out of the end zone and panicking. But yeah, really good read. Really good click on to go get the ball. But yeah, I don't know what happened on that kickoff, because I feel like CMAS has been kicking it deep. I don't know if he intentionally kicked it short or what happened there, but that ended up being a disaster for the Ravens.
I mean, we've all been there, but you really got to focus up on these kickoffs, because that can break loose, and then, you know, it's just, you don't want it to come down to the kicking game like that.
Yeah, and on that one, I don't love the play call for this reason. He went play action, and then started rolling to
Yeah.
Don's left side. So, you know, he's not going to get a natural kind of run release and ends up getting sacked. And this is going to be a handoff to Taylor. And I mean, it's just disaster so far on this drive.
Yeah, he might have looked like Kyler Murray on that last touchdown, but no, the guy can't run. You're right about that.
Yeah. I mean, stop. If you're going to roll out, obviously you're going to want to try to roll out, you know, always to your handed side, if you will. But, you know, obviously you can't always do it. But 3rd and 21 does. Yeah, but Dotnam gets it to Kyle Pitts. Pitts! Oh, able to make a few man miss and gets it all the way down to a 4th and 1. I think we're going to see him go for it here.
Yeah. He's got his coach's decision to use. This is the time to use it. If not, he'll be down in the 4th quarter. So it's basically his last opportunity to use a CD.
Comes out. Inside zone is the call. It's there. 1st down. Big pickup for the Ravens.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he needed that. He certainly needed that. Or else it would have been a 2-possession game. 4th quarter.
Could we see another run here with Taylor? Maybe he's just trying to get Freight Train activated. Gonna take this outside. Can he make one? Oh, as he went to juke out 23 there, the linebacker able to get him from the back side or the back end there. 2nd and 5.
Yeah, I did play CMAS last season when he had Jonathan Taylor and he got Freight Train activated. And one thing I really liked about him is that he really stayed balanced with Freight Train. He wasn't afraid to pass the ball.
Yeah.
So if he can get that back, get Freight Train back, he can really get Austin thinking on defense. So, like, what do I got to do? I got to stop the run, and then boom, it's across to the Pitts.
Yep. I think that's kind of goes along the same vein as when people have escape artists. If you just kind of use it sparingly, it ends up being, you know, use it, you know, wisely, it ends up being more lethal than just constantly spamming it. As Taylor only able to pick up 2 there. Gus, stop. Apologies, everyone. My Doge is barking. Trying to get one play off here, maybe before we hit the 4th. Is going to be a handoff to Taylor. Makes 1, 2 men miss. Picks up a big 1st down. Good stick work, like you said, Dan. As you heard Connor say it himself. You know, he's still here in spirit. I don't need to lose my voice. He, you know, CMAS pressed it on his soundboard. I do need to get that from him. Is this going to be 3rd and inches? He didn't pick up the 1st down, but regardless, gets it here. Good drive so far out of the Ravens. Good response drive that they needed after giving up that big kick return and touchdown. Don Washington play action. Oh, he's going to have somebody in his face. Tries to roll out. Gonna have to throw it away.
I don't know why he didn't try B there.
Yeah.
He could have really even lowballed it. I know he hates low balls, but you low pass it, there's nobody in front to catch it. He could
have had B and just aggressive caught that, and I think it would have been a touchdown probably, or at least a massive gain. Is he going to this another PA boot here? Yeah, another PA boot. These haven't really worked. Let's see if it works this time. I mean, the Patriots knew it, but Duggar got bumped. That is so frustrating if you're the Patriots, but a big break for the Ravens because, I mean, he was running that route on that PA boot.
Yeah, he really was. But good awareness, seeing that open and firing that just in time for the sideline.
As Don Washington, 1st and goal here, 7 minutes. I mean, really at this point, you want to score pretty quickly here. Handoff to Taylor, not much there. I mean, I know you still have the whole 4th quarter, but we know how efficient Austin is on offense. I'd be thinking I need to get this in the end zone before it hits 6 minutes.
Yeah. Because or else you have that nightmare scenario where he takes the whole length of the game.
Yep. Don Washington, another PA boot. Oh, he's gonna have B across the field, but he doesn't see it because he's rolling across.
Yeah. You know what? Like if he stayed, not to get on this chap energy. I know it was a PA slide, but like if you stay in that pocket, B is so butt naked in that left corner. That like it's an easy touchdown. Yeah.
Yep. If you just kind of do the boot, but then sit when you see you've got a clean pocket, and then but doesn't do it regardless. Big 3rd and goal and a hot one to Scary Terry McLaurin, touchdown Ravens.
Yep, that's a hot one for sure. cut through that defense. PLE, SFL, whatever he has, we'll get that in there. And then we got a ball game.
We do, yeah. It's been a very, very great game, really fun one. I'm surprised that we haven't seen. I mean, Austin's usering has been pretty good. I didn't see what his user did in that last play, but I mean, it has just been crosser after crosser after crosser for CMAS, and I'm surprised Austin hasn't picked up on it at this point and just and started following those on that third down right there. I didn't see where his user went.
Or even just like setting some zone drops, get that bagged up by the CPU.
Can we hand off to Bernie? Oh, he's got a lot of room if he gets a block. Oh, does not get the block down. I think he was trying his best to see if 74 could get it in, and then he could kick it to the outside. Maybe a little hesitant, maybe one of those fake hezzies kind of, just with the left stick. Would have worked, but regardless, 1st and 10. Mac Jones drops back.
Oh! Ooh.
Wow.
Just.
Did he lowball that? Did he lowball that unnecessarily?
I don't think so. I think.
Was it just a bad throw?
Yeah, I think it might have just been an underthrow. I know it was a linebacker in that little yellow, but if he clicked on, do you think he might have been able to get there?
I think so. I don't know what happened there, but that was a weird one and a break for Austin, I think. But 2nd and 7 now. Patriots looking to put some points on the board here. Another risky read. My goodness. If CMAS's camera and mic were on right now, I mean there's got to be a vein popping out of his head. Just knowing the rage that he can get into sometimes.
Yeah.
3rd and 7 though, you got to lock in. Mac Jones drops back. Good usering once again, but that time finds Mims on the outside, which, he had that kind of corner route-ish thing on the last play and then went to the kind of shallow dig or whatever it was and almost ended up being a pick. I know it's frustrating, but, well, here, I'll call this play here. Is this going to be a RPO to Brown? Brown able to make one-man miss, but gets brought down. I know it's frustrating, Dan. I'm sure, the Ravens are probably raging a little bit, but yeah, you got to lock in, if you're CMAS.
You got to have that golfer's mentality. Like, if you hit a bad shot, you just got to focus on the next one.
Yeah. And good stop by Williams there. Looked like it was going to be an easy 1st down to make this 3rd and 4. And, he might not be raging. It's, just my best guess. But 3rd and 4 here, big play. What do you think we see out of the Patriots?
This is going to be an angle route to number 5. It's ace. Never mind.
It won't be. Oh, nothing really there. Good user. Another risky throw. Gets it in. Wow. I mean, woo.
Yeah. That was a little wild. Wild area to throw it.
And maybe what I don't know if it's this or if he's getting lucky or if it's, what we saw in the first half of CMAS's user being on point. Maybe he's one step, behind on this drive. But again, it's a 2nd and goal situation, so this is not terrible because CMAS, even if the Patriots score a touchdown, he's setting up for a drive to answer no matter what.
Yeah, and you're completely right about that. And he got 1st and goal from the 9, which it's kind of hard to squeeze something in here for a touchdown from that 1st and goal situation. Now it's 2nd from the 6, so he's probably going to run it here, get a little bit closer on a 3rd and goal.
Yeah, is this window dressing or is he going to run it?
Yeah, he changed the 4.
Nothing there. Oh, gets lucky he didn't get sacked.
Yeah.
But man, a big stop there for the Ravens. Stops the clock and still has the 2-minute warning. You could potentially hold this Patriots team, to a field goal. But we know Austin, he's pretty aggressive. Does he go for it? We'll see. But regardless, we still have to call this 3rd down play. Ravens doing everything they can, switching things around, just giving a different look. Mac Jones, snap. Oh, and there's a special right there. That's something you like to do. That's something Austin will pepper in here and there. You just get one of those curls on that level concept, and they just sit right in between the zone. Touchdown, Patriots.
Well, it's not something. This is something he likes to do more than I do. Sometimes he'll just freestyle on it, and he'll put literally everyone in little hitches and little curls. Like he'll just curl, hitch, curl, all across the board, and he'll find somebody.
Yeah. But still, we're shaping up for, I mean, just an absolute fun game. I mean, this has been a fun one to commentate. I imagine it's been a fun one to watch. 35-28. Do the Ravens have a drive in them? And then, you know, the question's going to be, if they get a touchdown, do they go for 2?
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I'm not the biggest fan of the go for 2 thing, but, you know, I know you benefited from it greatly. So you're the go for 2 king now. So you make those calls, not me.
Is Don Washington going to be under center? It has the 2-minute warning. Not afraid to run the ball. I like this play call. Going to pick up an easy, you know, 5-6 yards there and make it a manageable 2nd down and eventual 3rd down if it comes.
You know, I don't know if you've been paying attention to Austin, like playoff games this cycle, but every game's been like a great game.
Yeah.
He's always in shootouts. He's always in last-minute drives. Like, this is just another one of the great ones he's in.
100. Yeah, I couldn't agree more. And that was a big 1st down and a 10-yard run. So, I mean, it's obviously late, but if Jonathan, you know, this game goes to overtime and Jonathan Taylor's able to sneak a couple more of those in, but gets stopped up right there. You know, Raven, you know, I think CMAS knows, you know, he doesn't have to panic on time. Still has a minute left, but I think, you know, you're going to have to start to push a little bit here. Still a lot of yards to gain. Oh, does have pitch, but no! He doesn't lob it. I think if he lobs it, that's a touchdown, but he does a PLE and Coles. Can this be 6 touchdown? And that might be game.
Honestly, I did not like that at all. You cannot. That is such a force, especially like if that's a linebacker right there, that's okay. But then that's a safety. He's gonna animate on that. That's like that's like one of those deceptive he's open type of things that you might see. Especially it sometimes happens in man coverage.
Yeah,
but that was his user that time.
And I don't hate it. Yeah, I see what you're saying. I don't hate. I think a touch pass led to the outside.
Yeah.
I think a touch pass laid to the outside maybe fits it in. It's still going to be a tight read, but you definitely can't laser that because, yeah, I mean when you laser that, like you said, he's got the DB underneath. It's going to be an easy pick. And so when I said he might have pits, my thought is, oh, it's going to be like a touch pass or something like that. But you know,
let him be active with aggressive catching.
Yeah. But can CMAS find a way to get points quickly here? This is going to be a dump or a throw. Oh, not able to get out of bounds, but does get the 1st down. Gonna have to go no huddle and really can't use any of your timeouts, you know, unless you absolutely need to. He's maybe gonna go to X and hope for an aggressive catch. Oh my! Now you use a timeout. Now you have to and just hope for an onside kick after that, just because you know you're down to such little time. But big play.
Like just a little bit of X's and O's here. Austin's.
Woo! Gotta call timeout. Wait. What? What's the?
Yeah.
What's the point?
Yeah. What's all that about?
What's the point of not using your timeouts? You just wasted 7 seconds for no reason. Like you're gonna have to kick an onside kick.
Yeah.
As that's gonna be touchdown, Bateman. I'm sorry, my dog is so excited for that touchdown. People are firing off fireworks. They don't realize July 4th is over. My dog's not happy.
Oh, boy.
Stop it! All right, 35-42. I don't know if we've seen anyone get an onside kick all cycle long. Could it happen right here?
I don't think so. I mean, actually, I think against Austin, somebody forced a fumble. I think it was King. He forced a fumble and returned it for a touchdown.
Tried to do the cheeky onside kick. Everyone knows it. They've seen the YouTube videos. It just doesn't work anymore. It just doesn't work anymore. And the only time I've ever seen it work is when someone comes out in a not onside kick. You know, they come out in a regular kickoff. Then it can work. But tough loss there if you're the Ravens. I mean, just one too many mistakes, it seemed like. You know, in terms of throwing the interceptions, you know, maybe took a couple tough breaks on some plays where the Patriots threw some, you know, questionable passes, but that's kind of the game of Madden sometimes. It's a game of somebody might get just a slight bit of luck compared to the other, but how do you overcome? And tough game. I mean, I'm gonna go ahead and put like a $150 bet down that Austin does not join this. So we will go ahead and hop over to what's happening. I'm gonna go ahead and put like a $150 bet down that Austin does not. I can hear myself. So we will go ahead and hop over. Sorry about that.
I can kill it.
No, you're good. All right, but CMAS. I mean, really a really good game. I mean, just like a tough couple of interceptions, really. I think was kind of the writing on the wall. Obviously, there was a couple. If you heard it when we were kind of talking about it, a couple plays that maybe you probably should have had interceptions that you didn't have. And so that I'm sure that can be frustrating. But really, I mean, a good game out of you. What's your thoughts?
Yeah, I mean, the last pick, I saw his man coming down hot. I didn't think he'd get there in time. I should have lobbed it. But that first pick, I was kind of upset because if Pitts just kept running and didn't run out of bounds, it would have been an easy pick. And easy touchdown. But he went out of bounds and then came back in and got picked. And tough breaks. I mean, it is what it is. Defensively, we had so many opportunities to make plays and we just didn't. Whether that was a user just being a half second too late from Gunslinger or fumbles getting picked up too quickly, we just didn't have the awareness to get it, or just not jumping passes when we should. So it was tough. His defense made the two turnovers that they needed. My defense couldn't make any, and one of his was a straight user play. So congrats on Austin. He played pretty much perfect on offense. I just needed to basically get one stop out of him, and I never could. So except for that 1 4th down. So I guess I needed 2 stops. But overall, it was a good game. I'm glad you never want to end your cycle on a loss, but I felt like we played pretty well. One play I wish those 2 plays I really wish I had back. I think the one was really a CPU thing, but overall, I thought it was a good game and another Austin me classic.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. You played a great game, and that's one. You never want to, as you said, lose a playoff game. You never, the goal is always to get a ring, but writing on the wall or hang your hat on something, you definitely played a good game and were competitive the whole way through. And so, was a great game. Dan, any questions or any things out of you?
I mean, nothing about the game. I think you hit pretty much everything about what I was thinking about, but just wanted to ask you, since the cycle's over, you're no longer the Ravens. That is the final game of Baltimore. Just kind of evaluate how things went, maybe from a big picture standpoint. I know it's not exactly what you were looking for, but you still competed, you still fought hard, and just talk about your Ravens tenure and where you go from here.
Yeah, I mean, it didn't really hit me. I know I said you never want to end a cycle that way, but it didn't hit me until you said I wasn't the Ravens anymore, and I was just like, oh, damn, it's really over. Overall, I feel like we put together a great team. GM-wise, we did a great job putting a good product on the field. Top 10 win percentage in the league. We had a very tough division, so we never won the division at all, but we were pretty much a lock at the 5 seed almost every single season. Really would have wanted more playoff success like we had in Madden 21, but towards the end of it, in 5 and 6, I think we both had playoff wins and just came up short in the divisional round. So overall, I'd say I was pretty disappointed as far as performance in the playoffs, but pretty happy with the performance we made in the regular season and in the GM room.
Yeah, well, great season nonetheless. It was, it was a fun game to watch. I think, fun game to commentate, fun game to watch. We obviously will, none of us know when this last playoff game is happening. We just know tomorrow, and it's also not even likely that it's tomorrow. So, we will see. But, obviously we will hopefully be, either probably CMAS or I or one of the other new people that we've had doing play-by-play. Play-by-play will be live for that last divisional round game of the Browns versus the Steelers. But any last thoughts out of UCMass before we sign off?
Just best of luck to the rest of the remaining teams out there. And you guys have your game coming up, so best of luck to you guys. Just hoping to see some good games to finish out the cycle, finish it out strong. I'm really, a lot of times the end of the cycle, the last season can be a little, wishy-washy, but I feel like we're finishing pretty strong. So I'm proud of the league for that, and looking forward to watching the rest of these games before we close it out.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. I think we've had some very soft last seasons. I've been a part of some soft last seasons, being, saying like I've been one of those people that have just disappeared in the last season and stuff like that. But yeah, feels like this has been one of our most locked in last seasons that we've had in quite some time. And so, yeah, that's been amazing. But yeah, thanks to Dan for hopping in the booth with me. Anything out of you, Dan, before we hop out as well?
No, just great league, and just what CMAS said, let's finish out this cycle strong. And yeah, I'll see you on the field whenever, Cody, and hopefully we have a good game and everyone else does, and see you guys in Chicago too.
Awesome. Couldn't said it better. I appreciate everyone, and that is going to be it for us on BLN. Thanks again. Shout out to Heat Smoke with the raid earlier. We will check out your channel. And appreciate the follows that came through from Heat Smoke, Puerto Rican Assassin. Appreciate you all. We are out of here. Goodbye.